BOMETT in-mold tapping unit installation guide, suitable for BMT or BK series separated structure models. Step 1. Learning the added mold accessories and tapping unit. Using the tapping unit, additional evidence and corresponding accessories need to be added to the mold. These items need to be provided by the customer or the mold factory. The tapping unit and its corresponding accessories are provided by BOMETT. Apart from the corresponding evidence areas that need to be proceed on the upper and lower mold bases, the following accessories also need to be prepared, mainly including floating plate, nitrogen spring, spacer block, inner guide column, inner guide sleeve, equal height sleeve, and clamping block, etc. All the parts that need to be made shall follow the tapping scheme provided by BOMETT. The main components of the tapping unit include the driving end, the tapping end, the transmission screw, the transmission nut, the upper mounting plate, lower mold mounting plate, the tapping end support pads, and the fastening plate, etc. Step 2. Install the upper mold components. First, the upper mounting plate. After the position pin is installed, the upper mounting plate can be installed next. Then tighten all the screws. Inserting the pins. Then install the nitrogen springs. Need to pay attention. The nitrogen springs need to be locked from behind the upper base plate. The parts of the upper mold base have been installed successfully. Step 3. Install the lower mold components. First, install the inner guide sleeves. After the inner guide sleeve is installed, install the spacer block LBO2. After installation, it is time to start assembling the floating plate. Assemble the flotation plate in sequence. First, install the inner guide columns. Then install the spacer block LBO1. Then install the pressure block. Now, the following tapping unit accessories need to be installed on the mold. One is left and right mounting plates. It needs to be securely fixed with screws and pins. It is particularly important to note that there are two locating pins. They must be installed properly. Another one is support pads of tapping unit. The floating plate is now complete. Now, the floating plate needs to be installed on the lower mold. Install in the corresponding correct hole position. Then, use the equal height sleeve to fix the floating plate. In this way, the parts of the lower mold have also been installed successfully. Step 4. Pre-check of the tapping unit before installation. Before installing the tapping unit onto the mold, it is necessary to first ensure that the screw and nuts are functioning smoothly. The condition should be as shown in the video, and then check the tapping end to ensure the tapping end should be operating smoothly. Before leaving the factory, lubricating grease has been added, which causes some resistance, so a hexagonal wrench is needed to rotate the tapping in. Step 5. Install the tapping unit. Before installing the tapping unit, it is necessary to confirm that the mold can already carry out continuous production. Then, assemble the transmission screw, the transmission nut and the driving end together. Before installing the driving end, need to recheck the length of the transmission screw to ensure that it will not collide with the mold or the press table when closing the mold. Install the driving end involves pushing the driving end into the left and right mounting plates, and then hanging the transmission screw on the upper mounting plate. Then fix the driving end with the fastening plate. Thus, the installation of the driving end is complete. Before installing the tapping end, the extrusion tab can be properly installed. This case shows the operation method of built-in tag chuck. After the extrusion tabs are installed, the chuck needs to be adjusted to the appropriate position for tapping. After completing the above preparations, the installation of the tapping end can begin. Use screws and pins to fix the tapping end onto its support pads. In this way, the installation of the tapping unit is completed. Step 6. Connect the air supply pipe and the oil supply pipe. The oil pipe will pass through the oil outlet and has a direct path, can transport the lubricating oil to the extrusion tab. The transparent tube in the video can connect to external oil pipe. The air pipe does not have a corresponding exhaust outlet pipe. The blue pipe in the video can connect to an external supply of compressed air.